Welcome to your city photo booth. Thank you for taking your time. Our latest product is the mini booth, and everybody always says, really, what makes your booth better than other people's booth? And actually, we just did a trade show, and the question we got over and over again was, how can this thing set up so fast? So we literally just showed them. They couldn't believe that it could get together in 30 seconds. We had people hugging these things. They're so small. Brianna over here, she picks up, she's our receptionist, she answers the phone, so a lot of times when you call, this is who you're going to be talking to. She weighs 110 pounds, this booth weighs 30 pounds. You're going to see that this booth can set up really fast, and any female can do this. Corey also helps out with sales and answers the phones a lot, and obviously you know me that I'm in all the YouTube videos and whatnot that I am known for. But we're going to set this booth up and we're going to have a race. She's actually never done this before, true story, and we're going to see who can set this up the fastest, and we're going to show you that literally it takes about 30 seconds to do. First, before we set up, there's no moving pieces in our booths. We run out over 1,000 booths a year, so you'll see that, you know, the biggest problem we have is like screws getting lost and things getting lost. So now what we do is we have everything built in. So all you're going to do is when we put this booth on, the base, is you put it on an angle, and you see these two little lips right here. You're going to turn it right into place, and it's not going anywhere. And then this is actually the heaviest piece of the booth, so the booth does not move. You guys ready?
Yep.
Let's give it a go. These covers are optional. $200 for the covers, and there's a cover for the top and the bottom. And there's actually one for the base, too. And the booth is together. She won. Yeah, that's awesome. And now that all three booths are together, we're just going to zoom in on the one, and I'm going to show you how fast it is to hook up the electronics. Because you can see, we set up the booth in 30 seconds. Now we're like, oh, it's probably going to be a pain to hook everything up. Well, everything stays in the booth, except for the printer. But literally, you hook up four things, and the booth is up and running within another 30 seconds. So literally, when I say the booth can be up and running in 3 minutes flat, it can. So we're going to zoom in right now, and we're going to show you how to plug everything in. As you can see, we just ran the power in, plugged it all in, plugged the base in right now. So you can see that the lights are on the bottom, but they're not connected on the top. Everything's soldered, so all you got to do is take these two wires and plug it in. Now you can see the top and the bottom of the lights are on. So that's one plug. And then the other three are right here, and they're tied together. And you can see that they're color-coded, white, gold, and red. So all you got to do is follow the white to white, which this is for the camera, plugged in. Now the red is for the Surface Pro, that's plugged in. And the gold is for the lighting adapter. You're going to plug that in, and you're done. Now you made your 4 connections to hook up everything to make the booth run. Well, if you want the printer to run now, we just have the USB cable and the power cable. And we'll just run to the bottom. Stick our hand down to the bottom here, and the inside of the booth, pull up, plug in the power, and the USB, there's a USB hub, and it tells you where to plug in the printer, so you really can't screw that up. Then you could run the printer with a 25-foot USB cable to a table. You can sit it on the back like this. You can put it wherever you want. If you want to leave it on the base, it's fine. We also sell an optional printer cover that matches the booth. It's aluminum, powder coated, everything. It has photo booth on all 3 sides, and then it has the slot to print. So we'll just stick this on like that. Then we can plug in our power right here. Then the USB will go in as well. We'll hook up the tray, tidy up our cords. Now it looks like it's actually part of the booth, and it's really not. You can see all the electronics in the back. It's really well put in here. The light adjusts the brightness, so you can turn it on. You can have it, depending on the situation, you can have it super bright, or you can just put it medium, or you can have it off. You can just put it really low. Camera sits here, it tilts up and down. You have a control to change the color of the lights, so it can be red, green, blue, white. It can fade, it can do anything you want. We also include a wireless mouse in case you want to use that. Now that we put the booths all together, I had them turn off the lights really quick because I wanted to show you the sides of the booth that light up photo booth, which is a really nice feature of this booth. And I already showed you the remote. You can see that this is a white right now, but say your wedding color is green. All you got to do is hit green, and it's going to go to green. You can have it fade. The remote, actually all the LEDs in here are RGBW, which means red, green, blue, white. So they can be any color mix of that. It could be pink, purple, blue, white, any one of those colors, or it can fade through all of them, which is a really nice feature as well. So people really can't mistake that this is a photo booth. I'm going to move this booth right now. As I said, it only weighs 35 pounds, so it's not heavy at all, so I can literally pick it up and move it. Because the second question that I get is, literally that only takes 3 minutes to set up, but what am I going to do with the background? There's no curtains, there's no anything around it, and some people are really used to it, but then some people are used to the open style. Well, open style is great if you're in a venue that has a nice background, or you can get backgrounds like these. You can see this one, so this black one's a little bigger, it's an 8x8, or you can get the 5x7 one depending on your space. And they fit in a bag, literally this size. So you saw already how quick the booth goes together and how small it is. And now here's your entire backdrop. It'll actually take you longer to set up the backdrop than it will the booth. I'll show you the back of this. And both of them are the same exact way, but you can see that it just has legs like anything else. These can go down, can go up, you'll figure it out so you can get all the marks off of it for the photos, and literally that breaks down into the box. So super easy to use. This is what I use for backdrops. They have dozens of styles that you can choose from, so that's what I use when I make it open style. And the booth runs super easily. You can see literally you're up and running. The booth itself, 2 to 3 minutes at most, and then this will take about 3 minutes to set up as well, and your whole booth is up and running. Thank you for checking out your city photo booth. We'll have more videos on the mini booth, so check them out. And if you have any other questions, you can call us at 716-479-8398. And you can talk to Brianna, who actually literally just set that up for the first time and beat Corey and myself. So you can really see how quick and easy this is. Thank you.